Peter Jackson told me to grow a backbone and to pull my testicles out of my backside.
Please, grow a backbone and stand up for our country.
But my testicles have been stuck there since I was a kid. Peter Jackson!
Tick tock, tick tock. The clock's ticking, nothing's happened.
I've been so busy! Just staring into space and not even understanding what I'm looking at. They made me wear this doctor's coat to make me look more intelligent, but I don't think it's working. It was great to welcome Lee Kwang to Australia.
You are the wrong colour.
Oh, don't be so racist, Noel. And in keeping with the LGBTQA month, the first person he met was a woman dressed up as a man. I didn't have the heart to tell Lee Kwang that the pandas escaped last year and we still can't find them. So I came up with this ingenious idea.
产外也想念家乡，今年年底前，他们这一队要回到家乡来。我愿意在这里告诉大家。
So instead of telling Lee Kwang that the pandas got out of their cage, I got these two idiots to dress up in panda suits, and they were very convincing. We like panda bears. Hey, g'day, China. Welcome to Canberra. I love what you've done with your hair, Lee Kwang. Don't worry about the explosions. We're just trying to get rid of the protesters. I wouldn't be too concerned, La Kwang. The protesters are just a little bit worried about inflation and how it's affecting the price of sweet and sour sauce. Yippee! It's time for lunch. I put my freeloading rent-a-girlfriend in charge of the menu. She had these special dumplings imported all the way from Springvale. Oh, where's Cheng Lei hiding? I thought she might want to say hi to the communist pricks who locked her up in prison. Stop picking on Cheng Lei. If only there was a leader who could stand up for Australian citizens. I've been travelling in the car and don't expect the diversity hire to do anything about it either.
Minister, while you were some of the documents were being signed in the committee room today, so Chinese embassy officials tried to block my colleague here, Cheng Lei, from the view of cameras. Is it acceptable to import that kind of behaviour into the heart of Australia's democracy here in Parliament House?
Well, I didn't see that. I've been travelling in the car.
No credibility.
Please, grow a backbone.
Now, this is one of my favourite photos. Here I am sitting down with some of the spies that have infiltrated some of Australia's agencies. It was such an exciting day to be with Mr. Kwang. Here we are comparing comb-overs. I think he's got me by a couple of strands. Although I think this Chinese-looking Dan Andrews wins haircut of the day.
That's just not fair.
Okay, I think I've had enough pretending to like the Chinese. You can't trust the dodgy little bastards anyway. It's back to doing what I do best, and that's standing around with a shit-eating grin, posing for photographs with people I don't know. And here I am with another sporting celebrity. I'm giving Wayne Pearce some money to name a stand or something. Oh, it's too bad that nobody will be able to afford to build anything anymore. Gee, I wish I had a neck just like Wayne's. Now why don't you just piss off? What do you mean there's a rental crisis? Why doesn't everyone just move to Canberra? and buy a mansion, just like me.
Let's talk about housing, Prime Minister.
Oh, come on, guys. Haven't you found yourself a 5-bedroom home in Toorak yet? Tax cuts? Okie doke. Let's see what's going on in the socialist state of Victoria.
It was a dangerous and silly act that has caused distress. You haven't brought about peace. All you've done is set fire outside a residential building where you've put people's lives at risk.
Oh, stop your whining, Josh. You should have realised by now that I don't give a stuff about whinging and whining Jews. My hero is Yasser Cracker-Halfer Fat, and don't expect any help from this scissoring bowhead. Oh, damn that Peter Dutton! He knows I can't pronounce the word nuclear.
It's nuclear.
It's fucking nuclear, you prick!
Nuclear.
Grow a backbone.
Nuclear.
You prick!
Cheaper electricity.
Today, the Liberal and National parties, having promised an energy policy, released a list of sites nuclear.
It's fucking nuclear, you prick!
We have a cost of living crisis, energy prices going through the roof, and what's their big bright idea?
Oh, shut up, Chris. I've got a big bright idea. Go and stick your dwarf head in a bucket of wet cement. And nobody wants to buy your second-hand Tesla, you dickhead.
No credibility.
Baby Otto.
Oh no! What's this little chipmunk up to now? Somebody needs to stop him from spreading misinformation.
So if you want a leader and a party that will fight against Peter Dutton's plan to build nuclear reactors in Queensland, the only party making that commitment is the Labor Party.
Oh, shut up, Stephen. It's obvious everyone wants nuclear. You're just making everything worse.
G'day, David. Thanks for having me.
Oh, crap. What's this? A First Nations Indigenous dickhead doing back on her Facebook page?
We're delivering more energy bill relief. It's about supporting families and small businesses who are struggling with the cost of living.
Oh, somebody needs to tell Linda to ease off on the vodka before she makes a Facebook or a Twitter message.
No.
And I wish she'd stop wearing those expensive designer glasses. They cost more than an Aborigines' home. Gee, what's all this smoke? Now I hope Thomas Mayo doesn't see this picture, because I don't have the Aborigine or the Torres Strait Islander flag. Gee, I haven't heard from the Polish, Irish and Filipino Indigenous Australian for a while. I wonder what he's been up to. Oh, that's a nice kid's book, Thomas. But nobody wants a flag that looks like someone bending over and flashing a brown eye. Now I think it's time that you just went and got a job and actually did some work. Vote yes!
No.
The cost of everything is going up.
This is Prime Minister Anthony Albanese. How are you?
It's about time you pulled that panda's prick out of your ass.
That's offensive.
Now, this Prime Minister has an excuse for everything and a plan for nothing.
He should stop with all the photo ops and just do his day job.
I like Chinese. I like Chinese. They only come up to your knees.
Cheaper electricity. I'm committed to working each and every day, to accepting responsibility that comes with higher office, and for creating a better future for Australia.
Okay, that's all I've got time for today. I've got to take these two out for lunch and buy them a dozen Big Mac Happy Meals.
tick tock, tick tock.
That's just not fair.
Bruce Springsteen! Bruce Springsteen! And I've listened to people who are all saying,
I would have liked to snap his neck, but I never got the chance.
The clock's ticking, nothing's happened.
There is a cost of living crisis.
You're fucking kidding me.
Peter Dutton.